talk about spectacular performances inside the octagon, one man comes to mind. That's Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva remains the middleweight champion.
Eu acho que toda vez que alguém olhar, procurar saber, cara, vamos saber quem que foi esse cara. As pessoas vão ver, desde o começo, pô, não acredito, esse cara fez isso.
Anderson Silva is unquestionably the greatest pound-for-pound fighter the world has ever seen.
He is the greatest of all time.
However, he's coming off of 2 losses in a row to Chris Weidman.
Você pode eternizar os seus feitos, mas você ser uma pessoa que não vai dar certo. Então,
in the first fight, he was clowning around. He was winning, and he was goading Chris Weidman into standing with him. He was doing things that are effective with other fighters, but he underestimated Weidman. So Weidman separated the champion from his senses and his UFC belt.
Por muito tempo as pessoas achavam que eu era invencível. Ninguém é invencível.
In the rematch, he got his leg broken in a freak accident.
Oh no! He hurt his leg, and it's all over. Anderson hurt his leg where the kick was checked, and Weidman remains the champion.
I would never have chose that way to win. It's sad to see a great like him go out that way.
A princípio, minha família não queria que eu voltasse, mas eu conversei com todos eles e falei, olha só, isso é o que eu sou, isso é o que eu faço. Então, assim, eu preciso que vocês respeitem isso. Porque se vocês tirarem isso de mim agora, vocês vão estar tirando minha vida. Super importante, assim, o carinho dos meus fãs, porque as pessoas querem ver coisa, as pessoas dizem, pô, é isso aí, vai lá pegar esse cinturão.
Você já está resolvido, ele já está correndo, já está saltando, na parte física, né? Está correndo, está saltando.
E assim, a gente está chegando no que a gente quer. Faço todos os movimentos, já estou estudando, estou fazendo tudo que precisa ser feito. Eu quero voltar a conquistar a oportunidade de lutar pelo cinturão.
Eu sempre falo para ele, eu acho que você ainda tinha que se superar mais do que você fez. Por incrível que pareça, você ainda tinha que fazer mais.
We don't know what Anderson Silva's confidence level and what his mindset are going to be like when he steps into the octagon. That's what makes this fight with Nick Diaz so intriguing. And it's a very important fight because if Anderson Silva can have a devastating victory over Nick Diaz and show the Anderson Silva of old when he was dominating great fighters, people are going to want to see a rematch with Chris Weidman.
Independente de cinturão, independente de qualquer coisa, eu vou fazer, entendeu? Porque eu amo fazer isso.
Nick Diaz is quite an enigmatic individual, very unique, and as crazy as they come. But that's one of the reasons why people love Nick Diaz.
Because people, they want to see action. They know who's going to bring that action to the table. They know who's going to bring the real fights.
The living legend goes down with a body shot.
And make no mistake about it, he backs up that act with elite skills.
I'm trained the best ever. I'm in the best shape ever.
At his best, he is a smothering opponent. He stays on top of guys and puts a pace on them that they simply cannot keep up with. He might have the best cardio in the UFC, period.
Good body shot. Very nicely done. And the trash talking has begun.
Nick Diaz talks so much trash. He's so aggressive and disrespectful to his opponents inside the octagon. It's part of his strategy.
Standing in front of him with his hands down. That's crazy.
No one gets inside an opponent's head, inside the cage, like Nick Diaz does. Nick Diaz is one of the best boxers in the UFC as well. When he wants to, he can bomb. But what he does for the most part, he just chips away at you. Pop, 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 pop. And he stays on you. Even if those strikes aren't necessarily hurting you, you tense up, you hold your breath, that saps you of your strength.
He's already thrown 43 strikes.
The question becomes, will that strategy work against arguably the greatest striker the sport has ever known?
I don't have nothing to say to my opponent. He's been respectful to me. I'm respectful right back. I got a job to do. I got to go fight. I'm going to win.
Diaz going in for the kill!
O Nick Diaz é um cara muito perigoso, né? É um desafio tanto para ele quanto para mim. E um desafio que eu tô muito ansioso para.
January 31st, 2015, two rising welterweight contenders. Tyron Woodley faces former Ultimate Fighter winner Kelvin Gastelum. Kelvin Gastelum is tough as nails. He has been undefeated against consistently stiffer and stiffer competition.
I'm just gonna keep challenging myself. I've said it before, I want to challenge my abilities. Every fight, I just feel like I learn more and I keep elevating as a fighter. And, you know, you see it in every fight.
Here's a combination for Gastelum. Oh, big shot by Gastelum. He hurt him. To the body again. I love how he mixes it up.
He doesn't shy away. You can hit him, crack him, you can get him in a bad spot. He's not going to quit. You know, those are tough guys to fight. You just keep coming forward. You got to be prepared mentally to fight those type of people.
And he just rocks. Uriah Hall backed him up. And Gastelum continues to pound away.
His rear naked choke is perhaps his best weapon, and when he gets that opportunity, he closes it up quickly.
He's got the rear naked. Trying to lock it in. Can he get it? It's all over. Kelvin Gastelum chokes out Jake Ellenberger.
Unbelievable. How fast was that rear naked choke?
Jake Ellenberger's been one of the best for a really long time, and I'm glad I was able to put that kind of performance and put myself on notice for the division.
Jake made a couple small mistakes that Kelvin was able to capitalize on. There is no way that Woodley's going to make those mistakes.
Tyron, the chosen one,
Woodley, you watch his highlight reel, and it gives you chills.
Woodley catches Barfoot with a right hook. Woodley continues to deliver. Oh, my goodness.
Tyron Woodley at his best is a knockout machine.
Big knockout for the chosen one. Big swing by Woodley. Woodley looking to finish. It is all over. Tyron Woodley. Stop the
He might be the strongest, fastest guy in the 170-pound division.
That is some serious power. Huge standing fist. Ground and pound, mixing up the punches with hammer fists and elbows.
This is a big fight for Kelvin. This is the biggest fight of his career, without a doubt. This is the most dangerous opponent he's ever faced.
I want to fight the best guys out there, and Woodley's one of the best guys out there. A win over Woodley would definitely put me in the picture of the next title shot. That's ultimately the goal.
He's that 10-0 kid now that's spunky and, you know, off some great wins. I think he's going to run to a guy that's just as hungry, just with a little bit more experience, a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, a little bit better wrestler, with better striking. And I've got to show him that experience is going to beat the youth.
You know, I keep a really high pace in fights and get people tired quick, and that's when I start taking over the fights. I feel like I can and I will finish this fight.
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to show them now I should deserve a title shot. I think, you know, fighting Kelvin just, you know, steps me one step closer.
I think it might be looking past me, just like everybody else. They keep underestimating me, and I just keep proving them wrong. This time's no different. I'm going to show them a lot of respect, but on that fight night, I can't show them any respect on that night.
When they lock their cage, he's going to come after me, and I'm going to come after him, and I think that's what makes it such an exciting bout. He's a worthy opponent, and I'm looking forward to the brawl.
We got ourselves a fight.